Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Unity. Let's get to our feet. We're going to sing some songs this morning. I've got a new song at the end for you all. And so welcome out there on the internet as well. Good morning. Little Eddie Watkins to get us started. Oh no, this is Daniel Namod and then Eddie Watkins. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just what I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. Yes, it is. My soul is welcome here. 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 Good morning, everybody. Everybody's sitting on that side today, I see. Am I strong enough to bear the burdens that sometimes come living this thing called life? Am I wise enough to make the right decisions when I'm standing at the fork in the road? Sometimes I wonder and ponder, only to realize I'm not alone, and there's nothing I have to do on my own, because I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. Will I have enough to do the things I need to do to take care of myself? Will I have the health of mind and body to live a life of grace and wholeness? Sometimes I wonder and ponder, only to realize I'm not alone, and there's nothing I have to do on my own, because I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. Sing it with me now. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place. You are the place. We are the place where God shows up. And again, I am the place. You are the place. We are the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. Yes, I am. So are you too. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. So good morning, everybody. We've got a new song for you today. Hope you like it. Shine your light on everyone. It's pretty easy to catch on to. Here we go. Every day you shine brighter. You make this world a better place. Feel the love from your heart. I see the joy on your face. Let me see that joy. Every day you shine brighter. You make this world a better place. Feel the love from your heart. I see the joy on your face. Here we go. Here's the chorus. Shine your light on everyone. Shine your light on me. Shine your light as bright as the sun, 'cause we need it. 'Cause this is where you're supposed to be. Every day you shine brighter. You make this world a better place. I feel the love from your heart. I see the joy on your face. Here's verse 2. Here we are. We're together. We're here in this wonderful place. Leave the cares of the week far behind us. Celebrate these joyful days. Here we are. We're together. We're here in this wonderful place. Leave the cares of the week far behind us. Celebrate these joyful days. Shine your light on everyone. Shine your light on me. Shine your light as bright as the sun, 'cause this is where you're supposed to be. Here we are. We're together. We're here in this wonderful place. Leave the cares of the week far behind us. Celebrate these joyful days. Every day you shine brighter. You make this world a better place. Feel the love from your heart. I see the joy on your face. Oh, every day you shine brighter. You make this world a better place. I feel the love from your heart. I see the joy on your face. Shine your light on everyone. Shine your light on me. Shine your light as bright as the sun, 'cause this is where you're supposed to be. Every day you shine brighter. You make this world a better place. I feel the love from your heart. I see the joy on your face. Oh yeah, I feel the love from your heart. I see the joy on your face. Good morning, everybody. Woohoo!
And now for our time for prayer. Oh, divine Spirit of the living God, we come to you today so grateful and thankful for our ability to join together here this morning and through internet land. Lord, we want to pray your blessings upon all of those who've been affected by Hurricane Ian. May they know that they are strong. May they know that you are instilling with them the wisdom to find resources. May they know that they will be taken care of. May they know they have our prayers and possibly our financial support. as they have to rebuild lives. For all those affected by Hurricane Ian. Lord, we just pray your blessings upon our church this morning. For all who enter through our doors, all that who join us on the internet, on YouTube, may you bless us. May you give us the peace that passes understanding. May you dwell within us and make us the great and mighty church, the great and mighty spiritual center that you envision us to be. And Lord, grant us that vision. We thank you, Lord, for this major decision that our church has made this week as we finalize the contract with Reverend Rick Bellows. It's a new day in unity in the Seven Hills, and we stand in joyous expectations. And so it is. Amen.
Thank you, Sallie, and thank you, Rick Bellows, for signing that contract. We are so excited to have you join us December 1st. We will have a minister. So let's affirm our mission statement together. Unity in the Seven Hills is a vibrant, inclusive community that inspires individual spiritual growth through education, prayer, heart connection, and sacred service. And our vision statement. Centered in spirit, we see a world transformed by divine love, where innovative solutions are celebrated and all needs are met. And our unity principle of this week is principle 2. Human beings are divine at their core and therefore inherently good. Let's say it together. Human beings are divine at their core and therefore inherently good. And today's daily word is kindness. And I'd like to dedicate this reading to Jim Henderson, one of the kindest people, probably the kindest person I've ever met. He is out being kind this morning, helping someone that had car trouble over in Madison Heights. So we honor him. Kindness is the language of my heart. I set the intention today to give from my heart, to show compassion and kindness to everyone I meet. I begin by being kind to myself, sometimes the hardest part. I take time for spiritual self-care and prioritize good nutrition, relaxation, and exercise. I'm gentle with myself when I come up short, filling my self-talk with words of affirmation and compassion. Being kind to myself makes being kind to others easy and natural. I'm patient and understanding, and I seek harmony and accord in my relationships. I let the small irritations go, remaining calm and pleasant. I look for ways to lighten the load of others and don't hesitate to offer a helping hand. My kindness helps create the kingdom of heaven on earth. For I was hungry, and you gave me food. I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger, and you welcomed me. Matthew 25:35. And now, let's bless the youth together. You are a perfect child of God, and God and I love you just the way you are.
Let's get to our feet and sing a song. This bright light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This bright light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This bright light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, all the time. This bright light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This bright light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This bright light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. So this morning, I'm doing a special praise for you. And it was I didn't know this song at all. So I had to learn a song. I had another song in mind, which was kind of fun and jolly, but I picked some fun and jolly music so that we could do this maybe slightly more serious song, especially in the light of what's happened over the last few days. It's perfectly timed. Who was it who made the suggestion to you? Hey. So this is Bless the Beasts and the Children. There is a bio. I wish I knew all your middle names, if you have any. Sallie Ingram. She's our prayer chaplain lead, a board member, and championed our mortgage payoff, which was just in time. It was perfectly timed. She's been a social worker for Spark House and has a master's in social work. Her life is full of study and sacred service, and she has been a major part of Unity in the Seven Hills, seeing us through so very much. Today, we are happy to have her as our guest speaker, our very own Sallie Ingram.
Thank you to whoever wrote that. That's nice. All right. We all know spirit and how it works. So it's getting to be the time to do the pet blessing, and that's a duty of the prayer chaplains. It will occur October the 11th at 4 p.m. till dark. So please bring your animals. And if you have a big horse and you don't want to drag the horse up here or ride it, you can bring a picture. But please come for the blessing of the pets. So Spirit said it's the blessing of the pets time, and you are to do a talk on pets. And I said, Lord, why me? I don't even have a pet. And then I thought and said, Lord, are you preparing me to get a pet? And guess what? There was dead silence. I do believe the Lord has a good sense of humor. A few days later, in walks my grandson who lives with us, carrying his big cat and grinning from ear to ear. So now we have Gizmo. So we get along wonderfully until Gizmo jumps up on my kitchen counter. So I prayed that Spirit would help me get started talking on a subject that's not really mine to do, that I am drawn to. So I told my grandson Caleb, I said, you know, your Lulu is going to be speaking on animals. And he laughed and he said, you? Why are you doing that? And then he said, so why did God give us animals? I said, there's where I start. So how many of you here today do not have an animal? Okay, just one, two, okay. All right, but y'all are animal people because, yeah, we just don't have one right now. Okay, well, I now have one. So let's start with why did God give animals? And today, I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to be honest with you. I cannot prove a thing I say. Can't prove it. But I have taken and been reading for a long time about animals from the book, The Soul's Gift by Robert Schwartz. And also, I follow Lee Carroll, who channels Cryon, has a lot to say about animals. So Lee Carroll tells, and Pamela Smith, my dear friend, whose daughter happens to be been voted the best veterinarian in Lakeland, Florida. So of course she knows a lot about animals, and she's got some input here today. So, animals are here on this earth, according to Lee Carroll, for 3 reasons. 1, to balance biological life, the circle of energy that is needed for nature to exist. Number 2, and this one can be controversial, animals are here to be harvested. Can you not hear me?
Yeah, turn it back down to where it was. Yeah.
Okay.
Out in the internet land.
All right, internet land can hear me. Animals are here to be harvested. Yes, it's true. Many exist for your subsistence, and this is appropriate. It is a harmony between human and animal, and always has been. Remember the buffalo that willingly came into the indigenous tribes when they called forth for food. They came willingly, knowing that they would be sacrificed. These stories should be examined again. The inappropriateness of today's culture is how, let me emphasize, how these precious creatures are treated. Did you know that if there is an honoring ceremony at their death, that they would nourish you better? Yeah. Did you know that there is a ceremony that could benefit all humanity in this way? Perhaps it's time you saw it, so look for it. And the third reason is to be loved and to love. For many cultures, animals serve as surrogate children. Yeah, loved and taken care of. It gives humans a chance to show compassion when they need it and to have unconditional love when they need it. This is extremely important to many and provides balance and centering for many, because they help you balance, center, and feel unconditional love. Because you can feel that through an animal, you become balanced. And in your balance, then you can best serve the earth. And they bring that to you. Do all animals know this? At a basic level, yes, they do. They don't know it in the way that we know it, but they know it on a cellular level. They have this cellular awareness, and they understand they are here for service to the planet. Not just to us, but of service to the planet. And let me give you an example. At the picnic last Sunday, Bo was walking down the hill with his huge, beautiful, black, majestic dog. And it took my breath away. I just had palpitations just seeing this dog. And I went, oh my goodness. And then the dog came over to me later, and just to pet it and feel its hairs curl around my fingers. It was beautiful. It gave me something in that moment. So yes, they do. So temper your reactions with the spiritual logic of their appropriateness and their service to humanity. Honor them in all three of these cases. Now, there is a difference between pets and animals, and it's on the soul level. Pets are on a higher frequency than the wild animals out in nature. Pets have a soul. Yes, they do. They have a soul, and their soul evolves into higher stages of consciousness, just like we do. They reincarnate like we do. They are conscious beings. As a matter of fact, animals participate in our pre-birth soul planning, which is another whole talk. So now, the life cycle of a pet. Are pets a part of our pre-birth planning? Actually, a very important part. The universe is much too finely and divinely ordered for animal friends to just come in at random. They plan to come and share life with you to bring fun, such as when Bit runs around and Bit can actually catch her own tail. That is fun. To bring comfort, to bring protection, Have you ever had a dog warn you something's going on? Or a cat? Yes. I've had that myself. And to teach us something, and mainly for us to experience unconditional love. For some people whose hearts are broken from abuse, from grief, or something that may have hardened their hearts, their pet can open a human's heart in a way that nothing else can. They embody the divine, unconditional love. People will trust their pets when they don't trust other humans. They know them. The human experience is one of duality and extremes. And some dualities are so extreme that pets will choose to be pets, though they don't have to experience that. But the pet souls are centered and focused more than the human being can be. Because we're dealing with all that duality that's going on. And the cats are centered, the dogs are centered, or whatever pet you may have. So they choose not to be human and to be caught up in the conflict. So they think of themselves as friends of humans. They encourage rapport between humanity for the purpose of enriching lives. As many of you experience, they are your confidants, and they do guide us. The companionship of an animal is a gift to be treasured, to be encouraged, to be nurtured, and to be maintained. Pets are always trying to teach you something in some way, from the simplest act of loving unconditionally to the highest form of thought, to even lessons of self-possession and self-worth. Sometimes when we go through something so traumatic, our soul will split in different ways. We don't feel complete. But when we hear the purr of the kitty, or look into the eyes of our dogs or our animals, we come back. We come back to who we are. Not all souls who reside in the human form resonate with animals and the animal souls. And so thus they usually have an experience in life without animals. Those who are open to sharing their lives with pets are usually of a gentler form of communication and persuasion. Their hugs gently open our heart chakras, and there is connection. When humans are experiencing our personal moments when we are not at our best, we are less than our best, our pets don't know that. They hold who we are at our best as they sit by our side. They are holding that for us. That's a good reason to have a pet right there. For they hold our best and highest good. And when you're coming out of your worst moments and you're settling down, all you need to do is to look into your animal's eyes, that natural state as they look back at you. You'll make that energetic connection. You'll open the doors within you behind which are hidden the emotions of your being. So lots of times they help you with your insight and introspect as to who you are, and it will return to you. When we are born, we go through the veil of forgetting. We've done our pre-life planning, but through birth, we forget who we are, the divine that we are, and we forget why we are here. We have to discover that. That has to unfold for us as we grow up and have our life experiences. But our animals, remember, they know, and they will help take us there. Our pets are here to help us to rediscover who we really are and why we are here. Their role is to come to our side and express their great love for us by reminding us daily that we are love. And so we can love. And that we are worthy of that love. They understand what we say to them. Pets have a vocabulary of 100 words, but yet they completely understand. Animals are from the angelic realms. They are from the angelic realms. And so they can communicate with us in ways we don't completely understand. But they understand, and we understand, I love you. Our pets are healers. Some are even master healers because they embody love in an entirely non-threatening form. The clear absence of threat creates within us a willingness to receive that healing. Their wagging tails and their purring sounds can be a healing balm for a heavy heart. There is no greater healing power in the universe than unconditional love. And pets heal, get this, by transmuting energies. That's something I didn't know. Yes, transmuting energies. Remember, recall these moments when you feel weak and small pets still come to us for their care and remind us that we are strong enough and capable to get off that sofa and keep going and get them some cat food or dog food. Yeah, they do. I never thought of that. When we are enmeshed in anger and blame, they sit joyfully at our side, radiating contentment, instilling peace within us. And so we melt. The fear dissipates. The anger and the blame lowers the energy. Yes. When we feel shame, guilt, and unworthiness, they look at us and they see only perfection. And we forget that. We forget we are perfect. So our pets remind us we are light. And that divine light comes as we are originally made. That light that we knew ourselves before we were born, and that which we forget in the veil of forgetfulness. When we lose sight of our magnificence, our pets remind us. Now, because pets come from the angelic realm, they certainly have angels watching over them. So I'll give you the names of angels to call upon in a time of need. So you might want to write these down. And Pamela knows all about the angels and your pets. And she'll be downstairs afterwards for coffee so you can ask her questions. Now, because pets come from the, okay, I said that. Archangel Ariel is the nature animal angel. She looks after animals as their protectors. Her name literally means lioness of God. Archangel Philia oversees the animal kingdom and helps humans open their hearts to animals. He is the color of bright yellow sunshine. Archangel Raphael oversees the healing of all mankind and animals. So if your pet needs healing, call upon Archangel Raphael. If animals are anxious or afraid, call on Raphael. Have you ever lost a pet? Calling on angels? Oh, yeah. So if your pet gets lost, Archangel Michael takes charge. So if you lose your pet, call on Archangel Michael. Each pet has a guardian angel and an angel crew to help. So if you want to know your guardian angel for your pet, see Pamela. And also as another resource, there are 3 pet reconnection healers in our congregation. That is Bonnie Black, Christine Black, and myself. And now for my favorite part. Once a while ago, I had a client whose beautiful, beautiful Great Dane was sick and dying, and she called me to come and do a healing. And when I saw this great animal laying there and looked into its eyes, I knew it was ready to go and only hanging on because of her. So all I could do for that beautiful dog was to relieve some of the suffering. And it did pass a couple of days later. But what this animal said was, I'll be back. Now the history here is she had this dog in another life, and it saved her life. She was in Egypt with this dog in another life. And when she found it again in this life, she was overjoyed. And now to give it up again was just so difficult for her. But here's the good news. And I wish I had known this to share this with her back then, but I didn't know it. But since then, I've learned a few things. Now, this comes for Cryon. And I say this, I dedicate this to Terry. Okay. For those humans who have lost animals, since they don't last as long as we do on this earth, here's some advice. When you lose a beloved friend, an animal, who has unconditionally given their existence to you all of its life, naturally you are sad and mournful. But here's the good news. They reincarnate. Animals reincarnate too. Not only that, they reincarnate in areas where they passed over for the very purpose of letting you find them again. For letting you find them again. So here are the guidelines for finding the soul of your pet again. The first one, don't wait any longer than 90 days. Lisa? I know. Don't wait longer than 90 days. They will find you. Don't make up your mind that the animal will be of the same breed or the same size. In fact, don't even pre-decide that they'll be the same kind of animal. It's common for cats to become dogs, to swap. Just keep the balance correct. No, that is just to keep the balance correct. Look into their eyes, nothing else. They'll show themselves to you. Name them anything you wish. They are not attached to anything but your energy. If you don't find them again, there's no negative thing attached to this. It's only an opportunity. They'll go on to love humanity just as much and help others as they helped you. Not all animals you find have been here before. Many are coming into this earth for the first time, having volunteered their part to make you feel more loved and peaceful, so that you can be a stronger lighthouse. The purpose of the animals on this planet is to support humanity while it develops peace on earth. They play a major role in creating peace on earth. The animals, imagine that. They're also divine. But then you already knew that, didn't you? Okay, Robert Schwartz tells us that they don't have to start out as baby animals either. So if you lose your animal and it's within the 90-day period and you're going looking for your animal, it doesn't have to be a baby. That's a talk for another day. So when an animal dies, where do they go and what do they do? This is fun. Robert Schwartz tells us that they inhabit the same spaces, and their life review, just like us, they have a life review, but it's short and purposeful. Animals get it quicker than human beings. They don't agonize over any mistakes they made like we do. We make a mistake and we just agonize. And what could I have done better? They don't despair as we do. They keep going. They keep going. They move on. This time after life review is often spent playing. So they leave their life review and they run out into the garden with other animals of like resonance. And they run around and they play, and it helps them. It comforts them in socializing with other animals. And it also helps them get their bearings again. Now, there are many animals who, rather than do a whole lot of playing, they will do this. There's this green door up in animal heaven. And so the door opens and they run through. They run around a couple of times and run right back out. Have you ever seen your pet do something like that? Uh-huh. They run right back out, and that's when they reincarnate. They come back to you. They can't wait to get back. Tail's just a wagging. Can't you just see it? Yes. They cross back over. Maybe that's why Korhan says, don't wait more than 90 days to look for your animal. And look in their eyes, you can see it. It may be, Pamela says, a way they turn their head that's unique to them. But some characteristic you will recognize who they are, and they will find you. Rescued animals find you. They find you. Your pet finds you. So in conclusion, what role do pets and animals play in the shift of the earth that's now occurring in human consciousness? It's twofold. Number one, to guide humankind through this energetic shift in consciousness, thought, and behavior, as if they were ushering in a theater where they open the door and they shine a light for your place and they say, this is the way. And the second is, pets have agreed to serve as vessels to hold you through this journey of recalibration of the earth. They are a basket that carries you, your humanity, your human soul, and your personality through the rivers of change. And I remember seeing on the news this week of people being rescued and having their beloved animals with them. If there's only one thing you can take, they take their animals. The animals hold the best. That is you. Thank you.
And we're going to go into meditation. So let's prepare, and we're going to sing Living in the Light of God. And as we do, let's bring the animals into that song as well with us. They are, we all are, living in the light of God, living in the light of God, living in the light of God, living in the light of God. I am, you are, they are, we all are, living in the light of God, living in the light of God, living in the light of God, living in the light of God. I am, you are, they are, we all are, living in the light of God, living in the light of God, living in the light of God, living in the light of God.
Now, as we go into meditation, we call in our spirit guides and the spirit guides of our animals, our angels, and those of our pets. We call in the founders of our church, the souls of the founders of our church. And so take deep breaths as you feel their presence join us. And now feel the energy in your heart, that divine energy. The energy that your pet knows is there. And feel it swell, feel it intensify, feel it magnify. Now, give gratitude for all pets who've passed. Realizing all that they've done for you. And take a moment in the silence to communicate with their soul and say, thank you, I am grateful. And now for our current pets and those we are to have in the future. Give them your gratitude. For we are grateful that they remind us that we are divine when we forget. When life gets difficult, the rivers of life sweep us away. Our animals are by our side and rescue us and remind us. And now send gratefulness, thankfulness, mindfulness to the great I am. The great you are. The great we all are. And so now come back into the space of this room, this sacred sanctuary. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, put a smile on your face. Thank you. Amen.
The light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God. And the presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. Wherever I am, God is. Wherever I am, God is. Wherever I am, God is, and all is well. The light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God. And the presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. Wherever I am, God is. Wherever I am, God is. Wherever I am, God is, and all is well.
Thank you, Sallie and Daniel. Now let's affirm our abundance together. Unity in the Seven Hills is abundantly blessed. Creative people are drawn to us. Divine ideas flow through us. Financial resources bless us, and we accomplish mighty works together. And with that abundance, it's time to share our blessings. This month, we are tithing to support our own food pantry. in addition to tithing to the Greater Unity family. Thank you to all who've contributed to our pantry. It has been abundantly used, so we know we're helping to lift the food equity of our neighborhood. There are 4 ways to give: PayPal, Zelle, check, or cash. As our greeter directs your row to go, place any gifts in the basket at the front and join the circle around the sanctuary. If all you have to give today is love, put your hand over the basket and bless it. Now, let's sing something wonderful.
Something wonderful, something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. I can feel it in my body, I can feel it in my soul, I can feel it in my heart, and it won't let go, no, it won't let go. All this love inside, we can let it shine. Something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. I can feel it in my body, I can feel it in my soul, I can feel it in my heart, and it won't let go, no, it won't let go. All this love inside, we can let it shine. Something wonderful. So now let's please join us in the blessing of the gifts. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. United in mind, body, and spirit, I dedicate these gifts as they grow to bless our community, our neighborhood, and our world. So, thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. A calendar of events is available at unityinthesevenhills.org. Here are some important and upcoming items. Our annual meeting is today. Woohoo! You're in the right place at the right time. In the Namaste Cafe and on Zoom. Join us at 11:45. So we'll be downstairs, and so will all the people that want to join us. And it's potluck. Thursday, October the 6th, is a workshop with Nancy Ubel, previously with Edgar Case's Association for Research and Enlightenment Care, right? Is that right? And Stephanie Helberg. There are only 2 private sessions available with Stephanie, and Nancy is fully booked for private sessions, but virtual sessions can be arranged. See Bonnie today if you are interested, or call the office. Tuesday, October the 11th, our chaplains will be holding the pet blessing, and now you know why you need to bless them. Thank you, Sally. Cats and dogs are welcome, of course, but they'd be delighted to anoint a horse. Scaly and Crawley can come along too. Sally's excited for the cockatoos, particularly. Really? If you, yes, and Ari's going to do the snakes. If you are uncomfortable bringing your pet out, feel free to bring a picture for a virtual blessing. And I have a story that I'll tell you about later with Sally and the blessings and that sort of thing, because she gave one of my pets a special blessing. October 15th, we welcome back Gashon. That's in 2 weeks' time, joined by Gina Minyard. That Saturday, they will present Embodied Bliss, yoga with live music. So join us to flow in the vibrational synergy of movement, music, and mantra. And you can just come and listen to the music if you wish. But you know, you're here, so why not do the yoga as well? Yeah. But you don't have to. We then look forward to the return on Sunday, them return on Sunday as our guest speakers and musicians. Connect on Eventbrite for this unique experience. Link is available on our website. So don't forget that's our website, and that's unityinthesevenhills.org. Your prayer chaplain today will be around to hold space with you. Is that you? That's Sallie. A big thank you to Sallie. And a quick and important note. Meditation has moved to 5 p.m. for this Thursday. You're invited to join us for meditation to prepare for the workshop offering at 6 p.m. So, we're about to close with a peace song, but before we do, if you're watching at home, like, comment, subscribe, and click that bell icon to know when we are going live again. So, let's finish with before we do finish, is there anybody with a birthday this month? Okay, we got Deanna and Julie. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Judy Rose and Deanna, and there's probably some folks out online right now or in the future watching this whose birthday is in this month. So we're going to sing to them. What's that? Oh. I thought you were going to say, happy birthday to you. Wake up, everybody. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, we love you. Happy birthday to you. Ba-ba-da-na-na-na-na. And now we're going to close with a peace song. And I'll turn it back up a little bit. Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me. Yes, there is peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, united all are we. Yes, we walk with each other in perfect harmony. Yes, peace begins with me. Yes, this is the moment now. I'm not going to forget this time. With every step I take, yes, this is my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me. Thank you, everybody. See you downstairs.